So, why we humans are suffering our own intelligence? Because I think we are 90% in living and 10% in survival mode, whereas it is not the case for animals. In the case of animals, they are 90% surviving and 10% living. What I mean to say is that animals are living their lives perfectly. They are not depressed, they don't have any anxious thoughts, they don't have any thoughts for the future, they are not comparing anything from anyone, they are not in fear or whatsoever, except for survival. We as humans, we have cracked the code for survival through technology, and the extra space that we have, that 90% that we have left, we have filled that space with anxious thoughts, fear, comparison, regret, and all of these feelings. And then that's why we are suffering our own intelligence. In this case, I think we have to learn from animals or insects or things around us. They are existing as their own, they are existing in peace. We, as humans, our own curse is our own human intelligence, our own human intellect. That's what I'm saying. So, rather comparing having fear, regret, or envious thoughts about anything or everyone in life, I think it's very necessary for us to understand this, that happiness is present, happiness is here. We don't have to achieve anything, we don't have to possess anything. We can be happy as is in this moment. That's what I'm trying to say here. And animals and insects are doing it perfectly, right? So, human intelligence that was supposed to guide us, that was supposed to enhance our lives, has turned upon us and is suffering our life. We are not aware of anything. Without awareness, freedom becomes chaos. Our own human intelligence has become, you know, anti with us. It has turned over us and we are suffering because of it. Whereas in case of animals, it's not the case. They are just doing fine. Animals don't ask what is the purpose of this life, what is the purpose of my being. These are all the questions from humans, and questions always arises if we are unhappy. That is the thing. If someone is unhappy, question will always arise. What am I doing here? What the heck am I doing here? What is the life's purpose? What is this? What is that? As animals are living perfectly, they are living perfectly and healthy. Also, exceptions do exist. But humans aren't suffering because life is difficult. Humans are suffering because life became easy, and the vast pace that came with it, no one told them to handle it well, or the intelligence that we were supposed to transcend our life with. We are just downgrading our life each and every moment of our lives. That's what has to stop here. Yeah. My point is that intelligence is not the enemy, unconscious intelligence is the enemy. If we don't know how to navigate our intelligence, that's where the problem lies. That's what we have to understand in this lifetime.